Welcome to the Marshal Update. We are your hosts. My name is Jake. This is Naomi.
Hello. Today is March 1st, and it is an A day.
Let's hop right into it with our first segment, Keeping It Real with Coach Parker.
The word for this week is spring. I know it's snowing like heck outside and it's colder than a mother-in-law's kiss. But please wait for spring because this weather will change and you'll walk out and the birds will be chirping and the trees will start to have blossoms and everything will change so beautifully. So the word is spring.
Let's see what one of our seniors has to say this week in Senior Moments with Jake Macy.
That's me.
This is Senior Moments with Jake Macy. This is what I do. I interview seniors and I meet people and I love them. Oh, hi. Senior Moments. Hello, welcome back to Senior Moments with Jake Macy. Here I have with me my good friend, Logan Card. Logan, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's so swell. You know how it goes. I'm just going to ask you two simple questions. First off, what was your favorite either senior memory or memory from years past at the school?
Doing this interview with Jake Macy. I'm just kidding. Probably Subway sandwiches with Landon Wells.
That's a good memory. Subway sandwiches?
Subway sandwiches.
All right. Second question. Some senior advice you have for the young viewers out there.
Watch Senior Moments with Jake Macy.
Are you lying to me?
A little bit.
Jerk.
Probably just don't procrastinate and get all your classes out of the way so you can party your senior year.
That's some pretty dang good advice. Back to you, me and Naomi.
Next up, let's see what we've got for the question of the week.
I probably want to breathe underwater. Could that be like neat? Okay.
Aqua Woman.
Super strength so I could lift cars above my head.
I would want to fly because I feel like that would be super cool.
Could I have more than one? Sure. Because I'd have two. Okay. I would be invisible, and then I would want to fly.
To read people's minds.
If I had a superpower, it would to be invisible because I could sneak around and nobody would see me. Yeah. I'd want to read people's minds.
You know, Jake, Rockwell is such a great school.
Dude,
I
right.
think we need to write some thank you notes.
Oh my goodness. The funny thing is, my buddy Micah Adams over there, he was just writing some thank you notes. So let's see what he's got.
This is everything we're thankful for this week. Thank you, Coach Parker, for being everyone's grandpa. Thank you, Mr. Beck, for giving us a 5-minute answer to a simple question. Thank you, Mr. Wells, for being the school's vending machine. Thank you, Coach Chittister, for showing us what a dad bod should look like. Thank you, Rockwell bathrooms, for being more crowded than the hallways. Thank you, drinking fountains, for showing us what clean water should not look like. Thank you, Westlake, for nothing. Thank you, Van Dam, for inserting your opinion from across the room when no one asked for it. Thank you, Rockwell, for the support and love you show for the school.
This week's Teacher of the Week is Miss Blacka. She teaches junior high English and creative writing. Let's get to know her better.
Let's.
Have you always wanted to be a teacher?
No, originally I wanted to be a nurse, and then I went to nursing school and I hated it. I decided I wanted to be a teacher about 7 years ago.
What's something not a lot of people know about you?
I love music. I love to sew. And I went to high school in Nuremberg, Germany. I probably need to do that again.
Do you have any hidden talents?
I make friends really easily. I can crochet and sew. And I love to scrapbook.
What's your favorite and least favorite part of being a teacher?
Attitude is my least favorite. My most favorite is when kids try, even if they don't get it, if they just try. And then the success is even better.
Now let's catch up on some current events with Bree and Skyley.
Hi, welcome to Current Events with Bree and Skyley. In West Valley, there was a 14-year-old boy that shot and killed a 15-year-old boy.
There's this thing called the Momo Challenge where a scary woman encourages children to do suicide or instructions how to kill themselves. In Bluffdale Elementary, there was a lockdown after a cougar sighting. This is the third one this month.
And back to Jake and Naomi. It's time to learn some new dance moves in this week's episode of Isaac's Dance School.
Welcome to Isaac's Dance School. I'm Isaac, and this is my dance school.
Today we're going to be doing the Wiggle Man. Let's begin. I can do that.
Do it again. We'll do it with you. Ready?
Now, let's watch some fellow Marshals recreate some of those lovely vines.
Okay, so here's one. Johnny has 19 bottles of dish soap, and he gives. Wait, why does Johnny have so many soaps in the first place? Mind your business, David.
Hey Tara, you want some? This bitch empty.
Chris, is that a weed?
No, this is a crayon.
I'm calling the police.
911, what's your emergency?
Look at this graph.
Here's Kat and Chandler with this week's sports report.
Welcome to sports. Softball starts this week. Trials were on Monday and the first preseason game is on March 5th at St. Joseph.
Track season is starting soon. See her now for more details.
Now back to Naomi and Jake.
Let's check in with one of our fellow Marshall graduates, Megan Nelson, with Where Are They Now?
Hi guys, this is Megan. I graduated from Rockwell in the class of 2018 and am now going to school at Utah Valley University. I'm studying behavioral science with an emphasis in family studies. I started out fall semester as a psychology major, which I quickly realized that I hated and changed my major, which is totally okay. It's great to change your major. I'm currently taking 17 credits, which means I'm in class for 17 hours a week, but you also have 1 to 2 hours of homework for each class every night. I'm also working full-time while in school. Someone once told me you either go to school full-time or work full-time. I took that as more of a challenge than advice. I think you guys should take it as advice, though. Something I would want all of you guys to know is that it gets better after high school. There's not as much drama. You get to pick what you do with your life. You have a better direction of things. Also, you don't have to go to college. College is a great way to get a really awesome career, hopefully really high paying, but there's a lot of really successful people that never went to college. Something I wish I would have done is I wish I hadn't declared a major, because I am looking at all these awesome classes I get to take, but then I still have to get through those generals. So for those of you that are thinking of going to college, I highly recommend UVU because I love it, and I think you would too. It's a great university. So yeah, this is where I am now, and I'm pretty happy with my life. Thanks, Marshals, and have a great day.
Rockwell's home to some pretty cool SoundCloud rappers. Here's our spotlight. His name is Sways.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Rockwell Spotlight. Today we're with the one and only Sways, the official. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about his new song. What was it, Diamond Walk? Diamonds Walk. Yep, we're gonna talk about that today and the meaning behind some of the words, and we'll just go with it. It's kind of more of a chill segment.
First verse is this one where it's saying I'm shooting shots like Wesley and I only drain threes. Like, that's the meaning to that is like, with me, like if I want something, bro, or like I want someone, I'm gonna shoot my shots, bro. Like I ain't playing around, dude. Like if I want it, I'm gonna get it, bro, and I'm gonna do what I want when I want to do it. You feel me?
Alright. I don't know, let's talk about the one part where it's talking about checking your socks and things like that.
Alright. So in this part, it's saying like always getting stopped by the cops and stuff, and they always checking socks, checking pockets. And there's one word where I said, hide the rockets. And the meaning to that, it's a weird meaning, but so like everybody in the school calls me Arabian, right? And what Arabians do, they blow shit up. I mean, gotta incorporate rockets in that shit. What do you mean, brother? Also in my first verse, it's the last bar on that one is never catch Z's. The meaning is that like I never like get sleep because I stayed up on this one song. I stayed up for like 2 weeks straight, staying up like 4 in the morning just working on it. So all of a sudden I was like, why don't I just like put this in there, because I need one more bar on this verse to make it 16 lines. So I said, why not just put that in there, because I mean I never catch Z's, I'm always working, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. Well, so like it took a couple of weeks just like working on like the words and stuff, getting like the hooks, getting just all the verses, putting it all together. But it was actually my producer, he's actually really fast with this stuff, is Young Vu. Hit him up on his socials. It's just Young Vu on Instagram, you know, got a plug. But it went pretty fast. It was only like an hour, so it's like $30 for a session, for an hour session, and we went through it pretty fast, and he edited it pretty good. I think he did a pretty good job on that shit. So I was pretty impressed with the work he did. So you can find me on SoundCloud. We'll be on all platforms soon. We're still working on that right now with my producer, but you can just find it just search up Diamonds Walk, all caps Sways, and it'll be the first one that pops up. And I got some new things in the works. I think I'm gonna like record two more songs in like a week or so. I'm gonna go to the studio and chill out there for a little while. So be ready for that and keep running up my new song, bro. The plays are already at 700. It's only been 4 days. So that's pretty good.
Well, you heard it from the official Sways. Thanks guys, tune in next week.
Prom
is coming up. This year's prom will be on March 23rd. Get your dates and stay tuned for more details. Thanks
Marshals, and have a wonderful day.